Okay, here we are. I set up the 30-gallon tank as my new predator tank. I got two nice looking African cichlids, and I actually last night was screwing around. Why I set this up is because last night I went out with my fly rod and I caught this little bluegill. He's pretty skittish and he's an asshole, naturally, but he gets along with the African cichlids just fine. He's not as pretty as they are, but he'll do. There are other bluegill around here, or not bluegill, but sunfish in my area. They have orange and white fins. Eventually, I want to get one of those sunfish and throw it in here with them. You know. But yeah, this is the 30-gallon that used to have all the little mollies and stuff and the sick fish. Now the sick molly, she's still sick. I think she has worms now. It's never ending with her. But she's down here in a little quarantine tank. I have an airline for her. I just took it out right now because I'm moving it around. But hopefully with the medicine she'll be doing better. But yeah, so that's my update. I took some ideas off of another YouTuber's channel, DIY something or other. I watch a lot of his videos. He does these glass bottom tanks. He's got this beautiful tank with a giant arowana in it, and it's set up with just nothing in it, just a fish, and I really like the look. I noticed a lot of people who have cichlids, so don't do any substrate or gravel. They just do some rocks for them to kind of hide in. So that's kind of what I went for. I'll probably take that lava rock out because I noticed they rub up against it and it's pretty coarse. And I don't want to damage my new fish. So we'll see. And I'll probably start getting some frozen food for them to eat. Well, yeah, that is the predatory tank, or predator tank, or whatever you want to call it. And everything else is in the 70. There's he was the boss of the 30-gallon, now he's in the 70. Don't know where he stands in here, but I'm sure he'll do just fine. The gouramis are hiding, as usual. This tank has a lot more flow than I think it should for gouramis. I may end up setting up a smaller 10 or 20-gallon and just do some gouramis in there. I've been thinking about trying to breed them. The only problem is they prefer stagnant water that's not really moving, more or less, and that means it's gonna stink. But I figure I could test out a couple things with that. I could test out doing a planted tank and try to breed them, because I've never done live plants. So, no, there's one of them. They found this hole in the log, and a lot of times they go back in there and it goes pretty deep in, and I've noticed they both hide in there a lot, which is nice. It's good to know they have a spot to get out of the current and they don't have to fight with the other fish. But yeah, so that's where I am with this little project. If you like it, let me know if you have comments, suggestions, or if I'm doing something horribly, horribly wrong and you just see it becoming disastrous and me killing off a bunch of fish. Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on where I'm at with this hobby. But until next time.